Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. Episode 56, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, you can click the eye in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out that video description for our link tree, link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. That link or video description also has information on channel memberships, $5 a month. For exclusive videos, extended length videos, and more. Join button below the video, as well as the video description, is going to have information on that. Today's pretty somber day in the OGGO household. We had to say goodbye to one of our feline friends. Had to put one of our cats down. So definitely hurting from that. Had him for almost a decade. So. Or more than a decade. No, it's been close to a decade. So he's in a better place now. He had a cancerous tumor in his nasal cavity that kept growing, and he's in a much better place now. So definitely sad to see him go, but tons of good memories. But all right, now that we've got all of that stuff done, we're going to move on to the next race. We've got two races on tap here today. Limaland in the Pro Late Model, and then we will head to the Faberry Speedway for our first showcase race. We're currently third in the point standings, finished second in our first race at Kokomo, and then seventh at Grant Park. No repairs needed to the vehicle right now. Let's check real quick how much it's going to cost to upgrade our suspension. $88,000. So we're a little bit away from that right now. So Limaland is on tap here. Let's get going. All right, came home seventh in qualifications here at Limaland. We're going to do a couple adjustments here. I'm going to go a little more on the right front camber, and I'm going to stiffen up the right rear spring, and going to throw about 2 inches of stagger into it and go up to a 650 in the gear ratio. That's iffy, quite honestly. So we will have to see if that's going to work. But yeah, 11.945 was our goal time, or was our time in qualifying. We got the goal time in both practicing and qualifying, so more of those skill points that we can't use anymore. We're starting second in heat race number 2. Let's head to the track. All right, top 4 to the A main, top 4 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Rolling out the grid from the second position here at Limaland. Here we go. Green flag is out. I got a good start here on lap number 1. Gonna hold on to the second position, but that guy, Dalton Benefield, going to try to slip underneath, grab that spot from us. He's going to do it. We're going to do a little crisscross applesauce, try to get it right back. No, not to do it just yet. But through turns 1 and 2, we will get back by Benefield, put us back into P2. Stevenson out to the early race lead and starting to pull away. That gear change is definitely helping, as well as everything else. This car is rolling right now. Let's see if we can run this top side. Ooh, car's a little loose to run the top side. Car's a little loosey-goosey to be up there on the top side and make any sort of advancement. Oh, 1 and 2 was much better than 3 and 4. Okay, not bad there. 12.293 on the top. Let's see what this next lap is on the bottom for comparison's sake. A 12.139, so bottom's faster. Halfway home, though, we've just hit the halfway point. Peyton Stevenson out to a 3-second lead. We've got a little over a second and a half, almost 2 seconds back to Stephen Wilson in the third position. Dalton Benefield currently holding on to that fourth and final A-main transfer spot over Sean Payton at the moment, as we're going to come around 3 laps to go here at Limaland. Peyton Stevenson is on a mission here. Qualified second, rolled off the pole of this heat race at number 2 here, and he is gone in this heat race. Yeah, I can almost not see him anymore. I mean, I can't see him most of the time, but I'm saying all the time. Just getting small glimpses here and there. Last lap here White flag is out. We have zero pressure from behind. We're going to come through 3 and 4, off of 4 down the front stretch. That is second place here in heat race action at Limaland. Second place will start the qualify dash in our qualifying position 7th. Peyton Stevenson will join us in that qualify dash. Steven Wilson, I think that's iRacing Steven Wilson. If it is, I've talked to him several times, so I'll have to make sure I'll have to double check that. He and Shane Payton will head to the A main. Everybody else to a consolation race. All right, finished 6th in the qualified dash. Going to make one small adjustment. Going to go lower the stagger on the rear of the car. So tighten the car up just a tick. Let's see what we can do here. Starting 6th, A main time. Let's go. A main timer, pro late model time. Travis Sollenberger finished 7th in the qualified dash. He's starting 7th. Zach Owens ran away with that qualified dash. He's starting on the pole position. And Jamie Nicholson Jr. finished 3rd. He won. They'll roll from 11th. We finished 7th in the qualified dash. We are starting from 6th. I'm sorry, finished 6th in the qualified dash. Starting in 6th. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're racing. All right, now that, oh wow, look at that run we got going into turn number 1 on that top side. Oh wow, this thing is singing the song of my people. Oh my word. So, I was just getting ready to say that stagger adjustment I made, I also did that so if we needed to run up top, the car wouldn't be as loose, and lo and behold, look at what it has done for us so far. 6th to 4th in the first few laps here. Oh, both those spots gained on the top side. Looking to the inside of Ben Wells now for 3rd. Could we grab another podium spot here and only our 3rd pro late model feature event? Running in the 4th position now as Stevenson. Oh, Stevenson gets into not Ben Wells. That was Zach Owens. Peyton Stevenson gets into Zach Owens and spins him around. We'll have to keep an eye on Owens here coming through the field. He's going to want some revenge on Stevenson. Restart here. We're going to, oh my gosh, car is all sorts of wobbly. That was odd. We'll settle back in here. We got into, I'm not sure exactly, was that Mason Massey? I'm not sure exactly who that was, but wow, we have a good run off of 4. Looking to get to the inside of Ben Wells, put us into the 2nd position and then into the wall. Not a good entry into turn number 3 as we're going to, oh wow, we got damage all over the vehicular right now. All right, we got to, car around. Sollenberger spun in turns 1 and 2. All right, restarting on the outside here. Peyton Stevenson is in the race lead. Zach Owens is still in 8th after that incident. Sollenberger 10th after just spinning out right there. Here we go. Green flag is back out. Let's see what we can do here on the top side this time. And we'll just run into the wall. Not a good restart for us there, obviously. Oh, man, but we're going to be able to get one of those spots back. Let's pull a tear off. Next time by, we will be 10 laps completed in this main event. Oh, Hudson just sends it in there, buddy. You can't do that. 3 wide here with Hudson and Mason Massey. We'll look to slide on Hudson. No. All right, we'll continue working lap number 12 now of 40. Man, I was really excited to restart on the outside because of how the initial start went, but I just couldn't keep it off of the wall long enough to really make anything happen. So let's try it here. We're going to try to get around Tyler Hudson now. I do feel like the car is faster up here. We're just not getting a good enough run in. There we go. Can get to the outside of Hudson now. Try to get by him for the 3rd position. Run right on that cushion, right where the color of the dirt changes. That is where all the loose dirt gets thrown from the bottom up, and it builds up a cushion that you can drive your car off of, drive the right rear tire off of. We're going to drop back to the bottom now that we're past Hudson. Ben Wells is going to get by Hudson at the same time. We've now got David Parker in front of us. Peyton Stevenson still out to the race lead. Working lap number 17 now, quickly approaching the halfway point of this one. Got to keep an eye on, there we go. Got to keep an eye on Ben Wells as he's going to try to make a move here pretty soon. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Parker now in front of us goes to the top side. We're going to join him up there as Ben Wells tries to work to the inside. Oh boy, I overcorrected there. Let's get off the wall, Gregory, as Hudson's going to try to capitalize, not able to do so. Let's jump back to the bottom side of the track. Running in fourth now after Wells has gotten by us. 19 laps are completed. Let's try to work by Wells here as we continue on in this A main event. Wells goes to the top side. Let's try to sneak back by on the bottom. No, he powers back by on the top. Halfway home. 20 laps completed here at Limaland. Batavia, not Batavia, that's not where it is. I don't remember exactly where this track's located. It's in Ohio. That's all I know, it's in Ohio. Oh, wow, big contact in front of us. We're going to have a car stopped on the track. Caution's out. We're going to restart from the fourth position, which we're going to try and not do what I did last time. And make a move here on the top side, see if we can make any spots up here. Here we go. Green flag back out. All right, here we go. Let's send it in on the top side. Just like that initial start, we're going to get a good run through 1 and 2. Hudson's going to get a run on the bottom, try to make something happen up there. We're going to get to the outside of Parker. We're going to get by Parker, but Hudson's going to make a move on the bottom and get by us as well. But no, we're going to crisscross applesauce 3 cars at once with a dirty visor and pull up back into the second position, but not for long, as Wells is going to get by us again. But no, we're going to crisscross him and put us back into the second position once more. 26 laps completed, 14 remain here at Limaland A main action in the Pro Late Model. We are now in the second position once more. Peyton Stevenson holds on to the race lead. He's been up there most of the race after getting into it with Zach Owens. Gotta watch out for that tire. Earlier in the race, Owens went spinning. Have not seen him for any portion of the rest of this race, so wondering if there was more to that story than meets the eye. So we'll have to see if we catch up with him or what as we get into the back of the field. We'll hold on to the second position. Tyler Hudson currently in third. Ben Wells fourth. Mason Massey in the fifth position right now as Peyton Stevenson continues to lead. 30 laps complete, 10 to go. 10 laps remain here at the quarter mile of Limaland Motorsports Park in Ohio. Oh, big incident in front of us. We're going to get slowed and slowed. Caution is out. Zach Owens is still in seventh. So here we are, back on the front row on the outside. Let's see if we can make it happen this time. Here we go. Green flag is out. Oh, I got awfully close to that wall. A little scrapey off the outside wall. But we're able to keep it from running into the wall. We're going to try to run this outside, see if we can make anything. Oh, Stevenson, great run there. And I recognize, game recognized game at that point. I knew we weren't going to have anything up there with the run he was getting. So let's just stick it back here on the bottom. We're actually closing in a little bit here on the bottom with 6 laps to go. We are there. He makes one mistake, and I think we can capitalize. No, he's going to get a good run off of turn number 2 that last time down the front stretch now. He's going to get a good run into 1 and 2. Off of 2, he's going to have another good run down the back straightaway. He'll hold a relatively good distance. Oh, bad mistake for me right there, pushing a little too hard. 4 laps remain. Oh boy, 4 laps remain here. Now coming around to 3 to go. I don't know if we're going to be able to make anything happen here, but a good run nonetheless, regardless of if we win or not. A second place in only our third race best, or not best, matches our best finish so far. 2 laps remain here. Peyton Stevenson out to a healthy lead, about 1 second, as we're going to come around here off of turn number 4. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go here at Limaland. Last lap here at Limaland Motorsports Park into turn number 3. Rip and tear off of turn number 4. Down the front stretch, and there it is. Another second place finish for us. Second place finish for us here at Limaland. Peyton Stevenson gets the win. Mason Massey will come home third. Ben Wells in fourth, and Tyler Hudson is in fifth. All finished up here at Limaland after our second place finish, and we will jump to the top of the board on the point standings. Yes, sir. Oh, wow. Look at that 8-point advantage now over Jamie Nicholson Jr., whom I didn't even see because they finished in the 11th position. Dalton Benefield in 9th. Jake Moser. Where was Jake Moser at? In 12th. So 9th, 11th, and 12th, and then we finished 2nd. So, yeah, good day for us and a good payday as well. $25,274, and those are relevant skill points. Again, can't do anything with them now, so I don't know why they're giving them out anymore, but we got a showcase race coming up at our home track. Let's head back to the shop and get ready. I just realized I didn't say a word through that. So yeah, got our money and our fans and whatnot, skill points. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Got some, wow, I'm out of it right now. Got some suspension repairs to make, but that is it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, showcase race at Faberry is up next. Big payday for this one. $40,000 to win. We only got a half-hour drive to make to get there, so let's load up. Head to the racetrack. Okay, qualified 17th here at Faberry. Doing a little experimentation with the setups, but everything has been working so well so far. We're starting third in heat race number 3. Let's get it going. See if we can put her in the show. All right, top 3 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Starting in that third position, we got Crusher and 2 Crushers in front of us. Those are identical cars. Those look like identical cars in front of us. All right, we're gonna get going here. Green flag is out, a little wibbly wobbly on that race first start. Yes, those are 2 identical cars. How do I know who's who? Oh boy. Mason Massey, Mike Norris started in front of us in 2 identical cars. I'm going to assume that just the driver's name is different. Man, we are all over the place. I think that stagger adjustment was just a little too much. Probably drop it an inch down to 1 inch. Assuming we can actually hold on for this. This spot to get into the A main. Going to have a little bit of a high line off the bottom through 1 and 2. Yeah, the car's pushing and loose at the same time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down on the stagger, back to 1 inch. Man, it's all over the place right now. Go back down to 1 inch on the stagger for the A main, or B main, whatever main we're in next. Jake Moser is a second behind us, so I'm not really concerned about that right now. We do have the third and final transfer spot, so we'll be starting pretty deep in the field if we can hold on to this, but I'm going to go down to 1 inch on the stagger, and I'm going to put the camber back to negative 2.5 degrees. I just don't understand why that's affecting the tightness or looseness of the car, but it is. So, yeah, we're going to come around here. 2 laps remaining. This time by 2 laps to go. Mason Massey 5 seconds ahead of us. Mike Norris 3 seconds ahead of us. White flag this time by 1 lap. Oh boy, got all sorts of out of sorts. All sorts of out of sorts. Going to get into it with the lap car of Evans. Is that what that said? I believe so. All right, no harm, no foul. We're going to keep her going. Checker flag, P3. Third place finish here at Faberry. We're going to start 17th in the AMA. Mason Massey gets the race win. Mike Norris comes home second. They will head to the qualified dash. We come home third. We'll join those two in the AMA. Everybody else to the soup. All right, A-main time. And like I said, that's the wrong direction. We're going to go there, and we're going to take this and go poop, poop. There we go. That's what we're going to do there for this one. A-main time, 40 laps is the distance. We're starting deep in the field. Can we get it done? Let's find out. A-main time. All right, A-main time. Colton Flinner finished third in the qualified dash. He'll roll from the third position and starting in 11th. Mike Norris finished 11th in the qualified dash. Peyton Stevenson finished 5th in the qualified dash. He'll roll from the 5th position. We finished 3rd in heat race number 2. Starting from 17th, here we go. Green flag is out. I hope those setup adjustments I made actually work, because that heat race was rough, and I don't know if I could take 40 laps of that. This car handling the way it did in the heat race. So, race is underway. We've already got 1 lap under our belts. No plus or minus. Didn't gain any spots. Didn't lose any spots. And we've got a gaggle of vehiculars in front of us. Going to get to the inside of Nicholson. Oh boy, I got way too sideways getting into that corner. Nicholson is the car in front. Man, I am all over the place right now. All right. Man. Oh boy, this is rough. I could really use a caution right about now. All right, let's try and make something happen here. All right, gonna slide up in front of Ben Wells, grab the 16th position from him. All right, Sollenberger. We're gonna get into Sollenberger down the back straight. Car's still tight. I didn't really do any adjustments to help with that. Probably should have left the stagger alone, to be honest. Or at least not going as far. But, hey, you live and you learn, and then you get loves. So, working in the 15th position now. Going to look to the inside of Nicholson, maybe. No. Yes, I changed my mind. Oh, my God. Are very tight. Let's pull a tear off. Going to get to the inside of Nicholson. Put us 14th and into the wall. 14th place now on the field after we get by Nicholson. Dalton Benefield now the next car in front of us. Not going to have one of those miracle runs like we had at Kokomo where we went 14th to 2nd to start the season, but a top 10 would be nice nonetheless. The car is just not handling the way I need it to. The setup adjustments I made working against me, quite honestly. So yeah, made a mistake. Went the opposite direction that I needed to, and we are paying for it. Oh, into the wall once again, and we're in danger of going a lap down because if we look at the miniature map there on the bottom left, race leader is quickly approaching us, and as I look in the mirror, I see the race leader behind us. It's a very bright green and purple car, black base. Is Jesse Glenn's, if I'm not mistaken, leading this one. Oh, hard into the... Oh, there we go. There we go. Caution, 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 caution. Yes, sir. Alrighty-roo. Caution comes out. We'll stay on the lead lap. Worst we can finish is 14th. We're currently in the 12th position right now. Here we go. Restart. Green flag. Back out at Faberry. Car is very tight. Norris gets to our inside, but we're going to do a little crisscross applesauce. Get right there. Oh boy, that was close. Almost got into that infield tractor tire. We're going to not only get by Norris, we're going to get by Burgess as well. Put us into P11 now. Benefield holds on to that top 10 spot. Looks like there's a challenge for the race lead up front. Nothing doing just yet, but here we go. Not even halfway in this one, looking at the inside of Benefield. Oh boy. to the inside of Benefield now. See if we can slide up in front. And yes, sir, put us into the 10th position in the showcase at Faberry. All right, we got to be on the bottom. We just can't make up any sort of we can't make up any sort of ground running that bottom. Colton Flinner now with Jamie Maurice, the 2 cars in front of us for position, running 8th and 9th. This car is so dump truck tight on entry and exit. Right there, see? And that's why I have to kind of use that berm to help the car turn. And surprisingly, we are actually starting to catch these cars. I think it has to do with them running side by side more than us being faster than them. But hey, I'll take it any way I can get it, to be honest. All right, gonna move along through here. 24 laps complete. This time by 24 complete. 16 remain. We're on the back half of this one here at Faberry. Remember, this is a showcase race, and we are currently in the 10th position, but Tyler Burgess has quickly reeled us in as I just looked up in the mirror there and saw him hot on our heels. Not entirely sure where he came from, but he caught us and caught us quickly. Flinner is running that top side, and we are starting to make a move on Flinner, trying to grab another spot for us here, trying to go +8. We're already +7, started 17th if you remember. Up to the 10th position now. We've been slowed by 1 caution flag as Flinner gets by Maurice. Put Flinner into 8th, Maurice back to 9th. We still hold on to 10th as we're going to have 29 complete this time. By 29 laps are complete. Thumbs up from the dirt clod on the visor. We're going to have to say bye-bye to that dirt clod. There we go. We're going to look to the inside of Jamie Maurice through 3 and 4. Oh, boy. Put us into 9th, at least for the moment. We're going to go top side because the car just wouldn't turn down to get to the bottom. Yes, sir. Put us into P9. 9. And speaking of 9 laps to go here in the A main at Faberry Showcase Edition. Eight laps now as Matty Watkins running in the 23rd position. That's uncharacteristic for him. He's usually running much closer to the front of the field. But hey, we all have bad days, right? 7 laps now remain. 7 to go. 6 laps now remain as we got a gaggle of vehiculars in front of us going at it tooth and nail. I'm sure there's... Oh, big contact. Big contact. Not sure who that was. That was a white car on the top side. Made heavy contact with someone else. Not sure who. 5 laps remain. 5 laps to go here at Faberry. They're 3 wide in front of us. And now, man, this car, I would be so much better if it wasn't so tight off the corner exit. But it is what it is. We will deal with it and we'll move on. Coming around here. Oh boy, got a little wibbly wobbly there. 3 laps remain. Leader just took 2 to go. I can see the leader in our mirror. I am in 9th. I don't want to go a lap down. Running in 9th. White flag is out for the leader. We get 2 laps to go. Leader is right behind us. I'm not going to get lapped on the last lap. Oh my goodness. Oh, almost hit that infield tractor tire. White flag is out for us. Leader just took the checkered flag. We are in no danger of losing any spots. We'll finish here off of 4. There it is. Position number 9 here at Faberry. 9th place finish for us here at Faberry. Jesse Glens gets the deserved race win. Morgan Alexander in 2nd. Taylor Puckett will round out the podium. Peyton Stevens in 4th. And Mason Massey with a good run in 5th. All right, a battle for us here as we fought an ill-handling race car. Brought it home in the 9th position after starting 17th. We will hold on to the race or the points lead and actually extend our points lead quite a bit. Jamie Nicholson Jr. now in the 2nd. Was he in the 2nd position? Maybe it was. But we're 36, 46, 56, 24 points now ahead of Nicholson, as Nicholson finished in the 17th position. Dalton Benefield finished 13th, and David Parker might have finished. No, he did not finish it from. David Parker was 19th, and who was it? Moser. Jake Moser didn't even make the A main. Wow. Bad run for him there. Bad run for sure. 23,069 nice dollars for our race earnings of 9th, 23,813 in total, and more irrelevant unusable skill points of 5,265. Back to the shop, see what's on tap for the next video. All right, back in the race shop here. We got some repairs to make before our next event, but we are the current points leader, and we're going to have a sponsor to sign, which means a new paint scheme. Prairie Creek, I don't think we've raced here. If we have, it wasn't for anything. Oh my word. $6,000 per race with Circle Lake Paint Store. Climb on board, Circle Lake. Let's get you on the car. All right, Circle Lake Paint Store is on the car now, so this is a tough one. I think we can do top fives. We're going to go with top fives. There is the Circle Lake Paint Store on the car with our new sponsor. Up next, we're going to see Prairie Creek Speedway and Madison Lake in Tennessee. So Iowa and Tennessee are the next two races. Before we leave here, let's get these tires repaired. Let's get the chassis repaired and the engine repaired. There we go. Everything good to go for the next race at Prairie Creek. But that will have to wait. Would you guys like to see a face cam for the races that we run? It would only be for the races. That's it. Let me know. I have the ability to do it. I just don't do it because I don't know why. But also next week we'll be at PRI in Indianapolis Wednesday through Saturday. If you're there, find me. We'll have special gifts for those that actually can find us. Keep an eye on our social pages, Osmond Racing, Facebook, X, Instagram, all of them pretty much. Keep an eye on all those so we can, if you're there, say hi, snap a pic, do whatever you need to do. But yeah, I'm going to try and get some videos in the bank scheduled and whatnot for that week. But keep an eye on our socials again for some content that we'll be publishing throughout the week as we're there as well. So, but yeah, Prairie Creek is going to be the next race on Monday. But that's going to do it for us here. This is episode 56, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.